So before we started, I would just like to introduce myself. My name is Mira. I am one of the BIM specialists from Acad Systems in Jalan Berhad. So today I'm going to show you how we use and introduce you to the Autodesk Content Catalog and how we use it with Revit, um, uh, Revit software. Okay. So this is the agenda for today's lesson. So first, I'm going to introduce to you what is the Autodesk Content Catalog. And then next, I'm going to show you how we assess the Content Catalog. So either you using your Autodesk Docs, or you can also assess the Content Catalog by Autodesk Revit. And lastly, how we manage the library for the Content Catalog, how we upload the family, how we delete, how we create the collections, and so on. All right. So go to the first agenda, which is what is Autodesk Content Catalog, or the introduction. So Content Catalog is a cloud-based digital asset management tools that enable customers to easily manage and distribute the up-to-date version of their BIM content. So their BIM content can be a Revit family or a AutoCAD block with a single source of storing and versioning. So user can assess their model with no cost, and they can use the content catalog with their existing subscription included in the Autodesk Doc. So basically, the Autodesk Doc can store your libraries such as the family, Revit family, or AutoCAD block, and then you can access it wherever you want because it will be on the cloud, in a cloud. So you can access it around the project, and then you can also directly open the Autodesk Content Catalog from Revit and project along the for Revit and the AutoCAD along the project. And for the Autodesk Content Catalog, you will need the account admin permission. So which means if you just a member in the cloud model or in the project, so you will need accessibility as an account admin for you to access the content catalog, or you manage the content catalog. If you just a user, you can easily use it without a account admin permission. Okay, if you are the one who arranging, who uploading the file and so on, you will need an account admin permission. All right, so later on, I will show you on that one. So first, I'm going to show you how we assess the content, Autodesk Content Catalog. So either you go from your Autodesk Docs, or you can also install the extension for Revit. So I'm going to show you the access from Autodesk Docs. Okay, so I already opened my Autodesk Docs project here. Okay, so from here, as usual, you can just open any project that you have. So let me just go to the cloud here. Okay, I'll just go to one of my project, either one, because we're going to go to the settings. So which project that you open is not necessary. So, but you need the account admin permission. So which means if you go to member, you will find your member list here. And then you need to make sure you have the account admin permission like this. See? This one. Access level, project administration. Okay? So you will need this one. And then, of course, you will need to assign to the product, which is the Autodesk Doc product. And then the permission. All right. So if you already have that, you can easily go to this doc drop down, and then you will find this account admin option. So if you click on that one, it will bring you to the account admin interface. So this is your setting interface for the account admin. So I want to focus on the content catalog. So where you're going to find the content catalog here. So what you need to do is you go to the library. And then from the library, it will list out all the library setting for your Autodesk Construction Cloud, which is for your project, any project. We have the classification, cost management, parameter meetings, and content catalog here. So I want to do the management. I want to manage my content catalog. So I just need to go here, click on the content catalog. So it will list down all of the collection that I have in my setting. So in any project, so either you have a few type of project, you have a few type of catalog here. Okay, you can just simply create a catalog. Okay, so what I need to do is, if you are new, you want to create a new content catalog, you just click on this create content collection. And then from here, you can name this collection, and then you can also insert the description, and then you can also add user in this group. Well, user, which means the member that has accessibility for this collection, which is they can use in their model, they can use in their Revit, in their AutoCAD, in their Autodesk Docs. All right. So for example, I create a new one. So this one will be project A, for example. So this collection for project A. Okay, I didn't want to insert the description. If you want to, you just insert any description do you want for this collection. And then you can add user group. So if I click on this one, I can see the setting for the user group. So user group, which means the user that have accessibility for this collection. So usually just account admin, like I mentioned just now, account admin can access. Okay, so I click on this account admin. So after this, if another account admin want to do the setting, want to upload, want to reload the model, so you can easily use it, this collection. So after that, down here is the permission for the account admin. So either they can read only, they can download and insert content, they can upload the content, and then they can edit the collection. This is up to you. You can give the permission to the account admin accessibility. Okay. So for example, I want to turn on everything. So I just click on this one. Okay. So account admin can access everything. And then I click add. All right. So once I click add, it will show you the group name of the user that can use this one. And then it can do everything. And then other than that, you can also drop photo here. This is just for your reference. If you want to drop a photo, want to drop a file here for this selection, you can do that. So if you don't want, you just let it be empty here. So if you want, you just click on that one, and then you can choose any picture that you want to insert in this collection page, like a page there. So I already insert the images here, and then I can click on save. Right? So a moment, it's saving. So now I have my project A, and then this is default collection. So let's say I want to upload, or I want to do the setting, I want to reload, I want to see the model, the BIM content inside each collection. So to do that, you need to go to this manage content preference. You can see here. Okay, you click on that one, it will bring you to the Autodesk Content Catalog website. Okay, a moment. It's loading my collection. All right, so from here you can see it will show me the web page, and then this web page actually connected to my Revit project. So if it didn't connect, so for example, I closed my Revit or I didn't connect my Revit, it will show nothing here. It will show connect. Okay, for example, I close my Revit. A moment. Let me close my Revit and then fresh. A moment. It will show you connect there, which is it didn't. Okay. So if I close my Revit, just now I opened my Revit model, so that's why it show that this content catalog is connected to my Revit project that I opened just now. So let me okay. So if you didn't open any project in the same time you open the content catalog, it will show you connect like this, which is you didn't connect to any project yet for this content catalog. Okay, so now I want to see the collection just now that I created. So I need to go here, browse for content. So I click that one, it will show me the default collection, which is this one that I have the model beam insert in here. Okay, so if I click on that one, you can see I have few type of family that already loaded in this collection. Okay, so if let's say you want to remove any of these model or you want to upload, so first I show you how to remove. So if let's say you want to remove, you can just click one of the model here. So okay, before that, I want to show you that this content catalog collection will separate your family according to their own type. So for example, this is the electrical equipment. So let's say after this, I upload any electrical equipment, it will be in this file, in this box. Okay. And then if it's a furniture, so it will be in furniture. If it's just a generic model, it will be in the generic model. Later on, if I upload electrical equipment, mechanical equipment, it will add more folder. Okay. According to the model type parameter. Okay. So if let's say you want to remove one of the model here, so you just simply click on the model and then sorry. Okay, and then from here you just go to the insert. Beside insert we have this drop down. So you click on the drop down, you can download, you can open in the family editor, you can also rename it and then delete if you want to remove it. So if I delete, I click OK. So there's no electrical equipment, so no result show. If I go back to the default collection, so I didn't have any electrical equipment loaded in this content collection. All right. So from here, so how you upload your model? So to do that, you go here to upload content, and then it will show you the upload content box. So either you click on this empty space here, or you can drop your file. So if let's say I don't want to drop my file, I just click here, and then I'll find any of my model. For example, I want the MEP. I want the the panel board. I want to load a panel board. So I click on open. So after you click on open, because we have multiple of a collection, so it will ask you to choose the collection here. Select the collection that you want to place this panel board, this family. So if let's say you didn't have any multiple option, you only have the default collection, you click on the default collection. If you want to input in the project A or any of your collection, you can select the collection that you want to include this electrical equipment. Let's say you have multiple, you can choose everything, or you just want to choose one of it. So it's up to you. So for example, I don't want to input in to place it in the project A. I want to place it in default collection. So I click on save. So you can see this is the panel board. So let's say you want to upload again. So let's say I want to upload structure family, let's say piling or I-beam, foundation, for example. So open, so foundation. Again, I want to upload a blaster. Just now I see the blaster. Okay, blaster, open. So I have few type of model that I've already input in this collection. So you can always upload it first and then save. So you can have as many as family you can input here. So you can just in the same time you upload everything. You want to upload the rebar, everything you can insert it. You can insert it one by one, or you want to multi-select it, it's up to you. You can do that. For example, if I want to multi-select, a moment. Just that. Okay. So let's say I want to multi-select my item. That is, oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay. Okay, let's say I want to multi-select. I just click Control keys on my keyboard, and then I can multi-select like this, fly over column open. So it will be loaded in my upload file like that. So if let's say you have multiple versions, so it will include it together. So you can see here in this upload content, you will see you have versioning here. You can see I have a 2023 version of the file of the model. I also have 2025, 2026. So it will list down the version with the size of your file and also with the type. You can see for the blaster square, I have few type of it. I have 30 meter, 30 mm, 60 mm, and then for the panel board filing. And if you also load a RVT file, which is a model file for Revit, so it will separate it. You can see this is a flyover RVT. So which means any model inside this Revit file, model file, any family inside in this model file will also be loaded in this collection. Okay, so you can just use it. Okay, you can just load any file that you want, a Revit file. Okay, and then if you already done uploading, you need to click on this one, upload. All right, so if let's say I didn't click on that one, it will not load all of these things that I just load just now. It will not save in this collection. So to make sure you save it, you need to click on this upload. All right, and then it will upload all of your file in the default collection just now. So if I click on this one, so I already have total of 8 result here. So if I click on that one, it will show me all of the file or the model or the family that I load in this content catalog or in this default collection. So you can see it will, like I said just now, it will separate within the type and the parameter. Okay. All right. So that is how you manage your collection, your catalog in the website. So let's say you want to open this catalog in your Revit or in your AutoCAD, and then you want to load in your project. Okay, to do that, firstly, I open my Revit here. Okay. You have two methods, which is you can load the project and then it will load every model in it, every family in it, or you can just upload it by the family itself. So for example, if I open any project that I have here, a moment, Revit architecture. Okay, let's see how. Okay, so I'll show you the first option, which is I have the model in here. I have my family for the couch here, for the table, all right? And then any family that I insert in this project, I want to insert in the catalog just now. So why you should do this? So basically, if you have a new project that you're going to use the same model in the previous project. For example, you have a previous project you have built a two-story building or any houses model that you created, and then inside the model you want to use family, the same family in the new project. So you can do that. So you can easily load every model you have in your previous project, and sorry, any family you have in your previous project or model to your new model. All right. So before you do that, firstly, you need to have your extension for Revit. So to get the extension, you will need to go to your account, Autodesk account. And then from here, I'm going to search for Revit. Okay, you search for Revit. And then you click on the Revit button, Revit option. And then from here, you can see this as extension. Okay, you scroll down a bit and then extension. And you search for Content Catalog Revit 2022 until 2026 extension. So this is the extension. So either you have, either you use the 2022, 23, 4, 24, 25, you need to use this installer. So you download it and then you can run the installer. And after you run the installer, you can use it in your Revit. So to find the content catalog in Revit, you need to go to the Insert tab, and from here, go to Load from Library. You can see Content Catalog. If I click on that Content Catalog, it will show me two options, which is you want to launch this Content Catalog as an app, or you want to launch in the browser. So what is different is, so the difference is launch as app, you will have an extra box in your Revit. If you want to launch it at browser, it will bring back to the browser just now, the setting just now in the content catalog browser. So let's say I want to launch as app. So I click on launch as app. Like I mentioned just now, it will pop up a new box, okay, which is for the content catalog. So this box, first thing it will ask you the content catalog that you want to use. If let's say you have US, you have Europe content, so just use whatever kind of content catalog that you have, and then I launch. Right, and then moment it's loading my content catalog. Right, so you can see it's actually the same as the browser just now. Okay, just do that. All right. Okay. So from here, you can see it's actually the same. You can see the file. You can browse the collection here. You can see the upload content. So it's actually the same as the browser just now, but this one directly from Revit, extension from Revit. Okay. So from here, you can either use it for example, I want to use the furniture. I want to use this chair in my project. So I click on this one. I can click on insert. So, okay, this one I already have. Maybe I use it's overwriting. Maybe I use the plaster. Let's see. This plaster are already in my project. Okay, so I click on insert. Okay, so a moment, let me do that again. Oops, because I clicked it a few times just now. Okay, maybe I'm going to use this one, the generic model. So I want to use this gondola chef. I want to add in my project. So I click insert. Okay, you need to click insert and then it will show you the file is loaded, and you can see I can already use my model that I upload from the content catalog. And then it will upload exactly what model you have in the content catalog, the sizes, the shape, and everything. Okay, so you can place it there, the gondola, like that. All right, and let's say that you want to upload from your Revit to the content catalog. from the project to cloud. Okay, to do that, you need to go back to this one. And then there is the upload here. So if let's say just now, you want to use the same model, the same family for your new project, so you just click here, export your file. So this file name ACC House. So if I click on that one, so it will list down all of the element, all of the family that I have in my project. And then you can choose either you just want the material, you just want the shadow, the sheet, the tagging, the views. So for example, I only want the family, maybe not all family. I want to use the door, same door in my new project. I want to use the same furniture in my new project. What else? The same planting. So after you select the same model from the same family from the previous model, then you want to use the for the new model, you can click on next. Okay, after I click on next, it will loading my family. And then I will show you how you use it in your new model, new project. Okay, maybe I click too many. I click too many models, so we're gonna wait for a few seconds. Okay, just click OK. Okay. Okay, not only for Revit model, if let's say you are using AutoCAD block, you can also use the same method. Okay, for now, I'm just going to show you the Revit one. For Revit only. Okay. Okay, a moment, just a little bit more. 23, 24. Okay. 27. Okay, 3 more items. All right, one more. Okay, so it will show you here processing. Right, so after it's loaded, open. So it will ask you the same question where you want to load this file, this family. You want to load in the default collection or the project A. So you can choose either one. If you want to choose both, you can also do that. Maybe a one in default collection, save and upload. And that will upload your model. Okay, so while it's uploading, I want to open my new model so that I can use the one that I uploaded just now, architecture template. So this is the new project. So actually, you can use the same catalog. Okay, so let's say I open up. So I have the same door. This is the same door as my previous project. I have my furniture input here. So if I close on the project, let's say I close on the SCC. Okay, so I have my new collection. Maybe I close on everything. So this is my new project. So I want to use whatever model, whatever family I have in my content catalog, I want to place it here. So to do that, the same thing, you go to Insert, Content Catalog, Launch as App or Launch as Browser also can. Okay, select your own catalog, Launch. Okay. Okay, I want to load the furniture just now. So I go to the furniture here. I want to load this one, the chair, the same chair inside my previous model. So I click insert. Okay. And then it already insert, add in the project. So I can go to my architecture component, and then I search for the, oops, sorry. For my, one moment. Okay, it's taking some time just now. Okay, so as you can see, it's already load my chair in here. So I can place it like that, and then I can continue do my work. Okay, you can see it already placed my chair there. And you can just upload wherever you want. So let's say I want to insert the table. So insert. Okay. Sometimes it might take a little bit time. Okay, now it's okay. So I want to place it here. Okay. So that is the table. Okay. All right. So that is how you use it in Revit. All right. And then you want to manage everything, you can do that in the browser or in the app also can. You want to re-upload, you want to remove everything, you can do that. All right. Okay, so that is the function of Autodesk Content Catalog. It will make your storing of your model, of your custom model easily. And then you can also share this collection to the other account admin, and they also can access the model they can also use in their own project. So it's like you have your custom family, you want to share, you want to store in the cloud, so you will save your space in your disk, and then you can also easily access it anywhere and every for your every model. Okay, so I believe that it's for me.